different time zones, in the different countries, in the different continents, wherever you are across the world. We hope you're taking care of your health, you're taking care of your wellness, because the whole world is passing through a very difficult time at this point of time. There is a pandemic, there's coronavirus, but things are improving, things are getting better. But the world saw the worst of times, after Spanish flu, that is from March onward. And India also complete lockdown, and you can well imagine how the situations. Our doctors, our nurses, our paramedical people, great warriors, great salutations to all of them. They're doing wonderful job, and they are commendable people. They are in white clothes sent by the Almighty. But at the same time, when we talk about our educators, our teachers, our counselors, our principals, our directors, our vice chancellors, and all the stakeholders, those are in education system, they have also done a commendable work during this entire journey, right from March onward. And sometimes I smile and I laugh also louder. What was to come in next 10 years? It came like a tsunami, and every teacher was struggling how to log on, how to go on, how to see the WhatsApp, what exactly is Instagram, what is Zoom, what is Microsoft, what is Cisco, what is Google Hangout, and what all has to be done. So it came like a tsunami, and I'm very, very happy because this technology revolution. So whenever there is a difficulty, whenever there are difficult times, it brings some opportunities also. If you recollect 2008 time, 2008 we had the financial crisis, but at that point of time, if you recollect, Uber had come, Ola had come, Airbnb had come, and a lot of new other opportunities had come. At this point of time also, ladies and gentlemen, when I talk about, there are no lot of new startups have come, and our younger generation, particularly our boys and girls, young boys and girls, because India is full of young boys and girls. India has got the largest and the youngest population of the young generation of the world. And these children are bubbling with energy. They want to do something. They want to prove something. They are very creative. They are very dynamic. They are very innovative. And they are very collaborative. I'm thankful to Mrs. Pradhan from Home Science College from Chandigarh. She was very kind to put across to Manveen Kaur, the founder Herbs, the healthy roots and running boots. That was something very interesting when I came to know from her. When you see this particular sentence right over here, ladies and gentlemen, those are watching from world over, when I extend a very warm welcome to you, you got to take, because you got to get healthy food, you got to look after your health and wellness, and you got to take something nutritious. Okay. So now when I talk about the herbs, and when you look at that, healthy roots and running boots. So she has taken the words from here. H, she has taken the capital from the first, then the R, and then of course she has also taken R, and then she has taken B, then she has taken last S, and with H she has also taken he. And I think she had been very kind as a she for the he. So that is also something very interesting, very nice. So this journey today in the afternoon, that's on Tuesday, 13th of October, we extend a very hearty welcome to Madam Manveen Kaur, the founder Herbs, Healthy Roots, and the Running Boots. And before I hand over you to her, let me share a few slides with you so that globally, because the German people, the Spanish people, the French people, the Dutch people, and a couple of other languages world over, wherever you are, we wish that you should understand. So first of all, understand this slide. This young girl is from India. She is a startup, and she, during this corona virus time, she came out with a new venture that is called Herbs, and that she talked about healthy roots and running boots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is health? What is wellness? What is nutrition? We will talk in a little while. Meanwhile, you should enjoy in a digital way. This is our series, Making Education Relevant, and I'm proud to share with all of you, today is the 225th webinar. 224 webinars during this lockdown has already taken place. and our journey is moving in the direction. We are going to set up the Guinness Book of Records that to make the education relevant by 31st of December 2020, we will have 500 webinars on this particular program. So, while extending her a very hearty welcome, our chamber, International Chamber for Service Industry, which is in the service with a confluence of non-resident Indians in the different countries abroad, in the different continents, in the different time zones, and either they are working for someone or they are self-employed, they are startup, they are entrepreneur, whosoever they are. During this pandemic, we want hand-holding for the education. So making education relevant, that is Monday to Sunday. Yes, you rightly heard. It is not Monday to Friday where you have Saturday and Sunday holiday. Monday to Sunday. Monday to Saturday, we have got 2 programs every day, and Sunday, we have got 3 programs. And I wish to share with you from the next week, Monday to Saturday, you will have 3 programs, and Sunday, you will have 4 programs. Because the demand is increasing world over. In different time zones, people are asking because somebody is sleeping and somebody is get up, where sun is bright and where sun is setting. All the kind of things you have to take everybody's health and everybody is okay. Heartiest congratulations and our best wishes to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and along with him, the Education Minister of India, Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank ji, and the entire team of the stakeholders in the education. They are doing wonderful job. 29th of July will go down the history. 29th of July, 2024 p.m. The new education policy being announced in India. And on 7th of August, the Honorable Prime Minister of India gave his wonderful views and very powerful views. And the entire global fraternity is looking towards India when this education policy is now getting implemented, where the children from the 6th class onward will learn coding and the vocational, the skills, the competencies, startups, stand-ups. Everything is going to get priority. No job is big, no job is small. No job is bad, no job is good. And children from the 6th standard onward for 10 days in semester will go to the factory also, will go to the corporate house also, will do the community service also. Remember the Sone Ki Chidiya, India, when we used to hear the song, Jahan Dal Dal Par Sone Ki Chidiya Karti Hai Basera, Wo Bharat Desh Hai Mera. 1st to 15th of century, what India was and what exactly was done thereafter. And always it is conveyed, whenever you want to destroy anybody, first destroy their education system. And once you destroy the education system, and that's what the Mr. Macaulay had done, the entire details we will not get into. Okay. Now in this series, one of the very important inputs is water conservation. We all are working in that particular direction, ladies and gentlemen. And I wish to share with all of you water conservation. Every drop of water matters. We must save every drop of water. At present, children are at home with their parents. I would request every parent, please teach your children, share with your children how to save water, how to save every drop of the water. Don't waste water. Sometimes, the water keeps coming and we think, oh, it's only one drop, but you don't know. By the time, if you keep a bucket over there by evening, the full bucket will get filled over there. We got to save water. We got to save every drop of water. Women empowerment is very, very important. If I share with you all world over in a very secret way, my son always tells me, Dad, you do partiality. You are more devoted to your daughter than to me. I am. I accept it. The daughters, they are so precious, treasures on this planet. The daughters, they do wonders. The daughters, they do remarkable. The daughters, they do so much. So thereby, we all got to understand the women empowerment is very, very important. Their education, their happiness, and their upbringing, their values, their system, and holding their hand. Because the man, when you are educating a male member, you are educating individual. But when you are educating a girl child, you are educating subsequent so many generations. because she's a mother also, she's a wife also, she's a sister also, she's a friend also, she's a daughter also, she's a colleague also, she's an educator also, she's a startup also. This afternoon you're going to see startup. So that is the thing. They are doing wonders on this planet. That is the way the women empowerment is very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, right from morning 9 till evening 9 p.m., 12 hours, we have got non-stop service for all of you. Since morning, I have done 3 webinars and they have been taken care of from right up to Mongolia. We reached to Australia, we reached to New Zealand, and all the places down right up to Japan, Sapporo, Hokkaido, Kobe, Kyoto, Fukuoka. You know, all the places when I'm talking about. And now we are moving because by this time, people have got up, they had their morning cup of coffee and tea in the Europe, and people have enjoyed their breakfast and they are waiting and they're watching this program from Central Asia. People in India are getting ready to go for lunch after this program. Today we'll give you nutritious lunch with Manveen Kaur. So let's enjoy the nutritious lunch with her. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the entire week what we have got a program from Monday to Sunday. Do join us every day in the evening at 5 p.m. You do not know, because today the global networking is so important. When you get across to other people, you don't know what you can get from whom and where and when and which way. So thereby networking is very, very important for all of us. So this afternoon, I also wish to share 15th of October. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday there is late Honorable Dr. Abdul Kalam's birthday. The great soul, the great person, और ये हमेशा कहते थे सपने वो नहीं है जो आपको सोते हुए आते हैं, सपने वो है जो आपको सोने नहीं देते. Dreams are not the one which you see it while you are sleeping. Dreams are the one those don't allow you to sleep. Get up, do something, wake up. You got to empower the entire humanity. So this particular immortal soul, we will be paying our regards. There is a motivational talk being arranged at 3 p.m. on 15th. Don't forget to join us. People, those are watching this particular program, wish to share with all of you. Do join us. You will be having 200,000 youth joining from the world over this particular program. It is going to be the 229th webinar of our chamber. This is the research, what we have done from 25th of March to 10th of October. Ladies and gentlemen, सबसे पहले अपने लिए बेसिक ऑर्गेनिक न्यूट्रिशन भोजन की व्यवस्था कीजिए. And that's why we are bringing this afternoon program also to you. Today we are going to talk about what is basic food, what is nutritious food, what the startups are doing, what this younger generation is doing, and we will have her views in a little while. Second is your health and wellness. Please take care of your health. Take care of your wellness. Third part, education will never ever get back to what it used to be in January and February. You got to move ahead. And when I say you got to move ahead, it's very important. Earn and learn. Do a part-time job now. Don't waste time. Don't waste efforts. Don't while away your time with the PUBG. Thank God it has been banned in India. Otherwise, whole day children are sticking over there. Not only small children, even grown-up children. So ladies and gentlemen, our chamber believes in whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's get together. Let's come together. Our chamber extends you a very hearty welcome. And today we are privileged this afternoon. We have got very distinguished guest and she is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. We extend a very hearty welcome to Madam Manveen Kaur, the founder, Healthy Roots and Running Boots, Herbs, and that's a dietitian and wellness professional. Now, she has maintained herself so well. Look at it. Because people spend so much of time, money, go to gym, eat less, going to doctors, taking medicines. If you want to look like Madam Manveen Kaur, then you got to listen to her very carefully today. And then you can become a startup also. She's a home scientist, and that is a home science college in Chandigarh, where from she took her education. And Madam Manveen Kaur is a qualified nutritionist with the thirst of exploring different facets of nutrition and health. She has worked with the leading fitness websites and has a number of articles and blogs on different aspects of nutrition, physical activity, health, and lifestyle to her credit. As a life member of Indian Dietetic Wow Association, Chandigarh chapter. Chandigarh is a beautiful city. All of us world over, those are watching. Chandigarh is like Singapore. Okay. As a life member of Indian Dietetic Association Chandigarh chapter, a keen learner and an ardent sports person herself, we will ask her what all she plays. She portrays a pleasant personality demonstrated with a great perseverance. She has been planning diets for players and fitness enthusiasts in Chandigarh, Tri City, Delhi NCR, and nearby areas. She keeps herself updated with the latest trends and nutritional knowledge by attending conferences, workshops, and seminars in this arena. She also likes to propagate her knowledge by organizing lectures at corporate offices and around Tri City in Chandigarh and Delhi NCR. When we talk about NCR, people, those are watching world over, I wish to share with you that is Delhi, now Gurugram, what was known as Gurgaon earlier, and then Noida. Noida is a part of UP and Gurugram is a part of Haryana. She also likes to propagate her knowledge by organizing lectures at corporate offices in and around Tri-City of Chandigarh and Delhi NCR. She firmly believes that healthy eating is not about strict nutrition philosophies, staying unrealistically thin, or depriving yourself of foods you love. Rather, it's about feeling great, having more energy, and keeping yourself as healthy as possible. Wow! A lot of people will feel very happy this afternoon that, well, she's telling, don't restrict your diet. Come on, don't eat less, eat whatever you enjoy. But you got to be taking, okay, staying unrealistically thin, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I drop the curtains and let's get Madam Manveen Kaur with us this afternoon. It's a great pleasure to have you with us. God bless you. Thanks for joining us and thanks for being with us. Let's share your secret. Let's share about your startup. Let's share what all you are doing, what all you are sharing with the universe. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, here comes something for you before lunch from Madam Manveen Kaur, and she is not charging any money also today. Okay, great. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Gulshan, for such an overwhelming introduction. And it gives me immense pleasure to be a part of one of the speakers here. I mean, all thanks to ICSI, all thanks to you, all thanks to Dr. Ritu Pradhan, my professor from Government Home Science College, for having given me this opportunity. I always believe something that I've kind of grasped from school days. Success is a journey and not a destination. It's not about
Wow.
ideas, it's about making the ideas happen. So I've always so starting a startup was not something that I've always wanted, but yes, I always wanted to do something different, like everyone, as youngsters we always have things that we want to do something, we want to do something different so that we can make our parents proud, we can make our family proud. And so healthy roots running boots is it started from basically an Instagram page. I still remember back then my brother, he used to tell me that you're a dietitian, you know so much about your subject, why don't you start imparting knowledge, why don't you start telling people about what you know. And like you said, it costs nothing, it's just started with a basic Instagram page, named it as healthy roots running boots again because I wanted something different. I wanted something that has nutrition involved, that has food involved, and that has fitness also involved. So herbs is what officially we came down to. Now, they say a person's identity is actually defined by two things. Before I share further, this is the official logo of my startup, and I'm going to talk about how it started, when it started, what came up with this. So herbs, as Dr. Gulshan had already explained, herbs, healthy roots, running boots, it is. So they say a person's identity is actually defined by two things: education and experience. I've been privileged enough to be an alumnus of a government home science college, one of the most renowned, one of the most esteemed, and one of the most oldest institutions in Chandigarh. Doctor, I want to mention here, so I still remember back then when there were admission days, and when everybody was like, oh, everybody in the family was like, so what is your daughter going to choose? And they were like, we probably might put her up in home science college. And there's a belief, there's a myth that people stand about home science is, okay, home science is meant for girls, so that they should just be into stitching and sewing and cooking. No, me tell everyone here, home science is not just about stitching, sewing, cooking, and it's vast. The plethora of opportunities home science offers is, I think, probably, I really don't see any other field offering those opportunities. So I still firmly stand here on this decision that my decision, my parents' decision back then to put me to government home science college was rightly the best decision ever. So again, as as joining the college and in first year being selected as the class representative, to press in charge in the second year, to finally coming up with the college president in third year, I owe everything to Home Science College for giving me that stage, for giving me that opportunity, for giving me all that I am here today. I stand here tall and debonair and bold enough, all because of my alma mater. My alma mater, my college principal, the department, and especially not to, I really would really want to mention my faculty here, my staff here, Dr. Ritu Pradhan, who been there all these years, all this while. Kalyani Singh, one of my another professors. So these teachers, the entire department has been really, really supportive over the years, not just while I was studying, but over the years also. So whatever I am here today is I'm a product of Government Home Science College. So here's how my journey as Healthy Roots, as a founder of Herbs, began. Like I said, healthy roots, running boots. Like every other startup, I too wanted to come up with something very different and innovative. I had a lot of my seniors and super seniors passing out of college, and starting up their practice. And less did I know back then that I would also start up a practice. I had never thought about it initially, but then over the years, once I got into learning and I knew about things, I thought, I really need to help. I really need to help a lot of people. And one such incident in my life really instigated me to do this when one of my dear family members was admitted in the hospital and I was an intern. So I thought that 80% of the people here in the hospital are only because of their ill eating habits. Rest 20% is, probably they have a disease or they've met with an accident or anything. But it was very sad to know that 80% of the people in the hospital are admitted because of their wrong eating habits. So that's when I thought food is medicine. We've to start teaching people to start eating food as medicine and to include a lot of physical activities in their lifestyle. So dietitians usually stop at diets for their clients. But being a sports person, belonging to a family of sports persons, being the daughter of a coach, being the sister of a coach, being the daughter of an international referee for roller hockey, I wanted to inculcate the family legacy in my business model. Hence, healthy roots, running boots, it is. So, if you ask about what are the things that we provide, what are the services that Herbs provides? Herbs is a goal oriented firm focused at conducting detailed nutrition counseling and creating personalized meal plans to meet the needs of each client. Now, every time whenever I get a client enrolled in with me and they ask me, okay, can we have a look at a customized diet plan? But I tell them there's no if they ask for a sample diet, what are your diets, what do your diets look like? So I always tell them, I said, I don't have sample diets. Your body, there is no any other body similar to yours. Your body, your needs, your requirements, your likes, your dislikes, how can a person already have the same things as you, and how can you expect me to show you a sample plan? Hence, customization is what we prioritize on and what we work on, especially adept at crafting special menus tailor made to reconcile individual patient health needs with food preferences. Now, doctor, a very important thing I would want to mention here is whenever people hear about, they come to me, oh, you're a dietitian, so you'll be putting me on a diet. And the word diet in today's society is touted as ublawa, boring khana, salt-free food and bland food and just salads and patte and everything. No, you have to understand that's not diet. That's a wrong misconception about the word diet that everyone has made up in their mind. For me, dieting, it's not dieting, it's not, like I said, it's not saying unrealistically thin or starving you of your favorite foods, but giving you the foods you eat, but in a healthy way, in a holistic way, and giving you healthy food to eat. So we're committed at continuing education. I always tell each of my clients that I don't want you to be with me for a month, go back and then come back again for 2 3 months, and no, come to me, learn about your body, learn the science of your body. I will teach you how you have to make compensations. When you eat wrong, what do you do? When you overeat, what do you do? So I have to teach you the science of your particular body. Nobody needs I always say this thing, nobody needs a dietitian for life. You need to understand your body needs. You do not need to rely on the third person to tell you, okay, what is it that's going to suit my body the best. Hence, committed to continuing education in nutrition and healthy behaviors for patients and a broader community. Okay, why Healthy Roots Running Boots? Now, when this name was started, like I said, informally, when I just started with an Instagram page, I was working in Delhi and I received a call from my brother that, why aren't you doing something? Just whatever knowledge you have, just start imparting it to people. So, vaguely, out of the blue, Healthy Roots Running Boots was the first name that came to my mind. And over the years, when now officially I had to start, I thought it couldn't be better than herbs, the name that I've always been related to and the name that was so close to my heart. So herbs, our purpose is not only just to provide diets, we believe in attacking the roots, thereby achieving wholesome wellness of an individual. We go step by step and ensure that we bring on the table a regime which shall include healthy eating and, of course, healthy living. So, to achieve this, like I said, just diets is not what we do. We have customized diets, we do dedicated exercise schedule, and also we provide personal trainers to ensure proper execution of workout routine. Now, belonging to a family of sports persons and not really involving sports in my practice would be really, really unfair. So I had to bring in food. I had to tell people what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, along with it, exercise. See, it's always 70% diet and 30% exercise. You can't keep just sitting on a couch all day and eating fixed amount of calories and expecting to lose weight. No, that doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen unless you stand off that couch, go out and exercise and move a little.
Manveen ma'am, this you repeat once again, 70 and 30 ratio, please. People want to know.
So it's 70% diet and 30% exercise. I always say that abs are not just made in the kitchen. Abs are made in the kitchen. They're not just made in the gym. So they're made in the kitchen. You need to eat right in order to feel good. And that just doesn't happen by restricting yourself to a particular amount of food, in taking particular calories in a day. You really, really need to exercise, work out, and get moving. So, like I said, why quitting my job was the best decision I ever made. I've been very lucky in life to get education from one of the best institutions and to have worked with India's first functional medicine doctors, Dr. Anjali Huda. I've worked with her for 3 years, and then during this lockdown, I just thought that probably it's time that herbs should come up, herbs should start. So even though I was physically locked down in this lockdown, but mentally it was liberating for me and an opportunity to me. The opportunity to teach, mentor, and be an inspiring source for many, the most satisfying feeling ever. Now, I often hear across people that people were literally losing jobs in the lockdown and they were at a state of depression, and people are getting anxious and sad to know that the divorce rates were coming up, and a lot of things coming up. But then amidst all of this, you coming up, starting your own startup and coming up with an idea to serve the people was, I think, the best decision I ever make. And I always say one thing to everyone, whoever I meet, that just don't feel guilty about whatever you do. If you do something that gives you happiness, don't look back. So once you've decided, there's no looking back, and that's what actually has I've set my mantra as. So I'm not to mention here, I'm basically the first generation of entrepreneurs in my family. The decision wasn't easy, but definitely I would say it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. So here comes another part of what herbs is about. We all know herbs, healthy roots, running boots. So as a high school and college college athlete, I've actually experienced a lot of recurrent injury and fatigue over the years. So this struggle eventually made me learn that abundance of processed food and poor fueling strategies were the main cause of my poor performance. So, my personal journey as an athlete fueled the passion for finding more progressive approach to nutrition, and in particular sports nutrition. Dr. Gulshan did mention in his when he was introducing me that sports. So Dr. Gulshan, like I said, I belong to a family of sports persons, being the daughter of a coach, being the sister of a coach, being the daughter of an international referee. I am actually so proud of being, belonging to that family, that I'm so glad, and I feel so privileged that I've been as studies have been always important in my family, so have been sports. So I'm so proud that my family is always supportive, being supportive of that, and they've made us be on the field as much as be into books. So I'm a national player of roller hockey myself. I'm a state level player of soccer. I'm a state level kickboxing. I was actually the first ever sports captain of my school. So till the time I joined, my school did not have any girl sports captain. So yes, that's where we, like you said, the girls came in and they, we broke that record, and being the first ever girl sports captain. And since then, it started. I think you always need that one kick, that one push from someone, and I always had that support from my family. I had it from my family, had it from my friends. Like I said, have been very, very privileged enough to be born into such family. I've helped a number of individuals dramatically improve their overall health and athletic performance by taking a whole food approach. Now, when people in when people go out to dietitians or they go out to their gyms, it's very sad to know that a lot of gym trainers, they I again, no offense for anyone, but then I think they know the best about their body. They literally know what's the best for their body, but then when it comes to imparting to somebody else, you should let it do what a dietitian does it, and you should just keep it to fitness. And very wrong things that the trainers are telling their students to do this, to do that, and just putting them on supplementations, which is very sad to know. So herbs, again, I did not want to just confine myself to just giving diets. I always knew that I'm not a 9 to 5 job person, that just sitting on a desk and making diets and sending in. No, that's not what I always wanted. I wanted to be out on the field and out and go and teach people and tell them, yeah, if I've been okay, again, like if I've been into sports all my life, it is not necessary that we've all been, but then it's never too late. At every age, at every step, you can start on. So here a few clips from the personal trainings that I give. Now, when I say personal trainings, I don't hire gym trainers and keep them here. It's we do it. I do it. I have a team. I have a team with me, and functional fitness is what we aim at. don't do just gym weights, we don't do just yoga, we don't do just Pilates, we do functional training. All in all is what we provide. So, Herbs Instagram, like every other startup, every other thing, you really need to reach out to the audience. Like I've been given an opportunity by ICSI today to reach out to a huge audience today with Dr. Gulshan Sharma. Similarly, back in the lockdown, I had an occasion of addressing people on this platform by collaborating with a number of people, with people as experts in their particular field. So, our idea was to enlighten and highlighten lifestyle, longevity, fitness. These are the three keywords of our firm Herbs: lifestyle, longevity, and fitness. Lifestyle, you really need to be fit throughout your life. You really need to have a good, healthy lifestyle. Longevity, because if you eat clean, if you eat good, your longevity will be better. And fitness, of course, you really need to incorporate physical activity, exercise as a part of your daily regime. So these are a few of the very many talks that we did in the lockdown. I think I really would want to mention here is that Herbs was, I've said this before, Herbs was informally there for the last couple of years, but this lockdown is what actually instigated the spark in me to start up your own startup, to come up with something that you can call your own. Again, when when there was ambiguity that what will happen with the pandemic rising, with the people really feeling the health of every individual being coming at stake, you come up with a new idea. That's when you motivate yourself, that's when you motivate others. And trust you me, it really wasn't easy doing it, but like I always said, it wasn't difficult. So a few of the Instagram lives that I did with a couple of people here. I had a yoga instructor on board. I had this probiotics research founder on board. Then I had Deepa Malik's personal trainer on board. I had a CSI trainer professional on board. So a couple of things that we did, but in our arena. Now, articles in the newspaper. So I always believe this, and I always say that most of the achievements that I've achieved have had their roots, seeds sown back in the formative years of the college. I really, really owe it big time to Home Science College for bringing out the best in me. You know, they've uh, they've given us that knowledge, they've given us that experience, they've given us that courage, they've given us taught us to be strong, and they've taught us to become ourselves. So a few of the clippings in the national newspaper, and again, you feel proud that your name comes there, and you feel proud that, oh, it started from, then you think of all your faculty and all your teachers that who've always kept faith in you, and who've always wanted, and who've always knew that you could do something like that. Like I always say, a company, a firm can only flourish if
That
you
last clip was that last clip was very interesting. Eat healthy, not Punjabi.
collaborate.
Oh
Yes.
God.
And honestly, being a Punjabi, I really had to kind of, people really had to digest to it. Is this really written by a Punjabi girl? So yeah, that's true.
God bless. God bless. God
That's
bless.
true,
Please
to
go ahead.
come up and highlight with the
Yeah.
see again. It's My motive is to help you to understand,
Yes.
to teach everyone that
Yes.
what is
Yes.
healthy and what is
Yes.
not, be it Punjabi, be it any other
Yeah,
cuisine.
yeah, yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So Herbs collaborations is what I was talking about. That every firm always you can't flourish alone. I always say that your peers, your friends, your co-colleagues, your co-startups are always the pillar of strength, and they are the ones who help you grow. So Herbs has grown. Herbs is growing, and Herbs will always keep growing. So a few of the Herbs collaborations that we have, I was very privileged enough to be a guest speaker at the week-long lockdown ka daily hour with RJ Divya. See, again, this everything was during the lockdown when I had this ambiguity of quitting my job and starting my startup, and did not know what would happen, how would I do it, would it succeed, is it a good decision to move back home and leave your job. When you always have that fixed amount of salary coming, you're kind of content that okay, come what may, you have that coming. But when it comes to you, when you start up your own thing, you really have to put in not 50, not 100, 200% of your energy and time and efforts and everything. And today I totally feel it's worth it. The satisfaction it gives you, the happiness to see on your clients' faces, and more importantly, the name that you grow, your company grows. So I was a guest long speaker at Lockdown Ka Expert with RJ. At Radio City 91.1 in Delhi. Then recently, I've also been selected as official nutritional partner for IPL team Chennai Super Kings. This was another recent
Wow.
lockdown
Great.
collaborations.
Great. God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much.
God bless
Thank you
you.
so much. And again, I am again a city ambassador for the upcoming Global Goals Run, October 2020. So, all those of you who are listening, this is a virtual event. You can participate from anywhere in the world you are. You can please follow my page and see the link. I would share the links here as well. It's on 16th and 17th October. It's a virtual cyclothon and marathon. It's organized by ISAC, which is one of the biggest youth run organizations. So a few of the recent collaborations that have actually helped Herbs and helped us grow, and again being a big motivation and a big boost. You are happy, your company flourishes if your clients are happy. If you help people transform their lives, it just gives you immense pleasure, and you feel so happy and you feel so touched. I always tell that I really always want to keep a personal touch with all of my clients, that you're not my client, you're my friend. I don't treat you as a client, I treat you as a friend. You have to make you understand that why is something important for you and why is something not important for you. Over the years, when you start following or when you see something, people they started having faith in Herbs and they were happy, and with the word of mouth, in these couple of months, Herbs has been flourishing. Like I said, Herbs was growing, Herbs is growing, and Herbs will always keep growing, especially with my clients. So a few of the transformations, I don't really generally post any transformations, but yes, I would have to do it here. So this was one of my formative transformation. A boy, a 25-year-old boy who almost opted for bariatric, whose family was all in favor of bariatric. Money not a problem, we just want our son to lose weight. He's had ill eating habits, he spoiled his routine because he went abroad to study and everything. Just trusted me for a month and then kept on following, and here he is today. Similarly, another transformation: food is medicine, food is what I give, diet is what I give, exercise routine and exercise is what I practice and preach. Another one here. So it's always not just about it's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel. Now, if people come to me and tell that okay, I've lost weight, but it's not visible, but because people tell me that it's not visible, but I can actually feel. So I always tell them, trust your instincts. Your body is the best judge. Your body tells you that is this right, is this wrong, are you feeling good or are you not feeling good. I'm always very much against a lot of these allergy tests that people get done for no reason. You eat a food, you don't like it, your body will respond. You eat a food, you like it, wait for 2 3 days, your body will tell you. So it's food is medicine. Food actually is medicine. You either eat something, you eat an apple, or you use a cream that has vitamin C and orange and everything and apply it on the face. So on the face or in the mouth, is that's the big difference. You either eat and be strong, or you just apply it superficially, and you glow and you grow. So with this, I come to our take away home message. Again, one thing I always believe, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. I had dreamt of starting up something, but I wasn't very clear as to what and how and when. So when my dreams turned into reality, I had to act upon to start this thing. Believe in yourself. Do not lose hope, and do not give up on your dreams in the midst of difficulties, because every time you lose hope, you break down, and then you really need to gather courage again to start up and start something afresh. So not losing hope is something that you always should. Again, another thing that I've kind of grasped from school days is arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. Now, I'm not stopping here. Herbs has started. Herbs has flourished. Herbs is flourishing. Herbs will always be flourishing, but we will always be growing. I will never say that Herbs is now a well settled firm. Herbs will always keep growing with the people, with its clients, with the team members, and everything. I firmly believe that in life, everybody can do something great and important. It's only a matter of discovering what you can do in life to change the status quotient. For me, it's all about lifestyle, longevity, and fitness. I always thought if I do something, and if two out of or three out of five people are happy with it, thankfully five out of five till now have been happy with it. I pledged, if I'm able to do that, I would just not hold back, and I would actually be able to help them. Again, to conclude here, all this couldn't really have been possible had I had back then I decided not to take home science, and I would have been got into other people's things that, oh, home science, the girls is just for cooking and stitching and sewing and doing all of that. No, I strongly, firmly believe that home science is just not about that. Home science, and I think I often talk about this to a lot of my colleagues also, that home science should actually be mandatory. It should be mandatory in as schools. Everyone, for once, you all should understand and should learn and to see how much you can do in life if you know all of those things. So a couple of here are a couple of my um, posters that recently started. And because Herbs is new, Herbs is probably what, lockdown months old. So it's literally lockdown months old, and see, here we are in a few months, and all geared up and all addressed to help the nation and to serve the nation.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So inspiring, so motivating, so convincing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all have given you a virtual digital lunch today. Enjoy the lunch and have it the best possible way, because she has given such a wonderful, inspiring, motivational, self motivational talk, so that we all get an idea what exactly it is and how it is. So you go, what you eat is very important. We all have to understand. Be very careful, I think, what we eat, because instead of applying artificial creams and all that and everything, it's better to take, because this body is the only thing which will go with us till end. There's nothing else which will go. So that is something very, very inspirational, very motivational, very nice. I would like to give you a small parting gift from our side, and I'll tell you, you might have gone through that. And if you have not gone through that, I would request you to please go through that. But before I discuss on that parting gift, I would like to share that our deep gratitude and thanks to Dr. Ritu Pradhan that she had put across. She's a wonderful lady. She had done a couple of programs with us in the conferences, conventions, and a couple of other programs on various occasions, always very supportive. She came the other day, and I told her, give us some new startups, those are coming up, and particularly from your college. So imagine the journey begins with you today. You're the first one, and thereafter others will follow. So
Thank you.
our blessings to you, our best wishes to you. As a fatherly figure, as an elder brother, I send you all my best wishes, regards, and great, great blessings so that you do well. Now, you must watch on the YouTube one video of Mr. Tim Grover. Don't
Right.
forget to watch. Don't forget to watch. I'm going to give you one mool mantra which you will get, because when I have been teaching in America and a couple of other places and during summer vacation going 2 months over there, there's a gentleman called Mr. Tim Grover, Tim Grover, Grover. He is from the armed forces background. His father was in Air Force. This gentleman, being a coach of Michael Jordan, this gentleman being a coach for Michael Jordan, you must watch his videos. And when you will hear and when you will watch that video, his opening sentences, throughout the life, we spend time in the gyms on our body, but we do not spend time on our mind.
Mind.
Like today, you made a mention that what you eat, it speaks after a couple of hours, couple of days, but it will come and it will reflect in your body what you eat, what you think. That is also very important for all of us to remain positive, think positive, talk positive, work positive. Everything should be positivity. And when you eat your food also with positivity, a new vibration comes in your body. So Tim Grover has got a book called Unstoppable. And this is in audio form also. If you get a time for your morning running, morning jogging sometime, it's about 2 hours, 18 minutes. And that particular book will give you new dimension, the work which you are already doing. Because he says, ladies and gentlemen, the entire life, the time what we spend in the gym on our body, even if we spend 10% time of that on our mind,
Mind.
you'll be mentally robust, you'll be mentally tough, and no corona can, what to talk about corona, no disease can ever touch
Right.
you till the end of your journey. So it was a pleasure, it was a treat to have you this afternoon with us. We pray to Almighty that you should have a wonderful journey ahead, your
Thank you so
business,
much.
your work, and whatsoever you're passionate about. God should give you more vision, more dreams. God should give you more blessings, and you should flourish in your work further, whatsoever. Final word from your side before we close down. What would you like to tell to a younger generation, those eat junk food and quietly without the knowledge of their parents, they call Zomato, when the darkness is there, and they pick up the packet from the top only from the gate, and they tell Zomato motorcycle person, stop your gadi little far
Yes,
so
not
that
near
they
the house.
spoil and give the food after 9 o'clock. So what is to be done? Because
See,
your body, yes,
I always tell everyone that you can't keep abusing your body all throughout your lives and expect a miracle when you have a wedding coming up or you have to show up for something that usually what people do. Oh, मेरी शादी है तो मेरे को I need to lose weight. I'm moving abroad and I won't have time there, so I need to lose weight. They always have a long term goal कि अच्छा वो है, hence we need to lose weight. They will not work on it throughout their lives. They will think in it when needed, only then we will do it. Especially in this lockdown, one very important and one very, very sad thing that I've noticed that has happened is stress eating. Stress eating does seem to be on everyone's plate. We are deliberately trying to destroy and sabotage our health by perhaps eating the wrong food. So this has to stop. This eventually has to stop unless you are not ready from inside. If a parent calls me that I want to enroll in my child with you, I always tell them I need to speak to the child first. Is your child ready? As a parent, I know you're concerned and I know you're ready, but I really need to know that is the child ready. Only if the child is ready from within, I will go ahead. We do not have to push. You can't force someone to do, you can't force someone to get things out of it. It's all about in the mind. You really have to make up your mind. If today you eat wrong, now I still remember when I was studying, and when I actually learned the ill effects of processed foods, every bite I used to take, and I used to have this thing, oh, this is happening here, this is happening here. And my brother used to be like, what's wrong with you? I said, I know what wrong this does to my body, hence we have to stop here. We really have to stop here. Plus, not eating right and then not exercising is like you're adding where nothing worse could have happened. You're either eating wrong and exercising is still fine. At least you're burning out those calories. But if you're not eating right and not exercising, very sorry to say that you're sabotaging your health for your own thing. This really has to stop. You have to love the food you eat. I always tell that food is here. You share a relationship with food. It's a love situation. You have to love the food you eat and not be bored of it. कि उबला हुआ खाना है, boring खाना है. No, that's not all it is about. Have your 6 days a week, eat good food, and then enjoy your weekend. That's what our North Indians culture here is. Weekend I need a cheat meal. Punjabis need their rajma chawal, kadi chawal cheat meals, which is fine, which is a staple diet. I don't take this as a cheat meal. It's a normal Indian diet. You can have it, but then compensation is a very important thing. That eat right and eat clean and stay fit. And I always tell people that I am strong and not skinny. You don't have a person who's thin does not necessarily mean the person's very strong. Health is not defined by how you physically look, but it's your physical, emotional, and mental well-being of an individual. So with
Thank
this,
you.
I again thank the entire ICSI team, Dr.
Thank you.
Gulshan, Mrs.
Thank you.
Chitra, Ritu Pradhan, and everyone for giving me this opportunity to bring herbs, to tell people, to tell world about herbs on such an immense platform. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, child. God bless you, beta. God bless you. Do
Thank
well in your life. We are proud of you. And ladies and gentlemen, green morning, green afternoon, green evening, wherever you are world over, we send you our best wishes and something what she has mentioned. Be very careful what you are eating, how much you are eating, when you are eating, that is also very important. And finally, if you want to avoid the knife going to the Fortis hospital, the best part is take care of your body, eat well. So we wish all